No, you don't, because this beast moves silently and then rips the trail apart with over 700 horsepower. Welcome to the first drive of the 2026 GMC Sierra EV AT4, the electric truck that's not just about clean energy. It's about dirty trails and bold adventure. Meet the newest trim in the Sierra EV lineup. It's the T4, and it's here to prove that EVs aren't just for city streets. They belong in the mud, in the snow, and in places with no signal, no service, and no limits. GMC is on a mission. Denali brought luxury. Hummer brought shock and awe. And the T4? It brings grit. The off-road attitude we've come to expect now meets electrons and instant torque. It's a new chapter in the book of adventure. And it's not just being written, it's being stomped into the dirt. Let's get this straight. The T4 isn't just a sticker or a badge. It's 2 extra inches of ground clearance. It's 35-inch all-terrain tires. It's 478 miles of electric range, more than any other EV truck out there. Yeah, more than the Cybertruck, more than the F-150 Lightning. You didn't see that coming, did you? And if you think that's impressive, get this, 0 to 60 in under 4.5 seconds for an 8,900-pound truck. That's not just quick, that's leave your stomach behind fast. Dual motors crank out up to 725 horsepower. That's enough to tow 12,300 pounds. That's enough to tow your entire neighborhood. Now you're probably wondering, does it actually off-road? Or is this just a city cowboy with a lifted stance? We took it through trails just outside Detroit. Tight turns, uneven surfaces, and yes, cones we accidentally crushed. But this truck didn't blink. It cruised over everything. Here's the secret weapon, 4-wheel steering. This might just be the biggest game changer on a full-size pickup. Twist through trees like you're driving a compact. Corners that would have taken 3-point turns. Handled in one, effortlessly, cleanly, and then there's crab walk. Remember that Hummer party trick? Yep, it's here too. Rear wheel steering is standard on the AT4, and it doesn't just show off, it performs. It responds faster than the Denali's version, so you can snake around obstacles before your brain even finishes the sentence. Can I fit through there? But let's not forget the heart of a T4 terrain mode, exclusive to this trim. It's like low-speed cruise control for technical terrain. It uses aggressive brake modulation to crawl over hills, ruts, even slick mud. You're not just driving over the trail, you're dancing with it. And yes, one-pedal driving is available. Set it once, and it stays on. The T4 doesn't ride like a magic carpet. This isn't the Denali. No air suspension here. You've got coil springs, and on loose dirt, it's a bit bouncy. But that's the trade-off. More ground clearance, more ruggedness, fewer worries about smashing up your wheels. Those 35-inch tires, they aren't for show. They're for action. And speaking of action, let's talk capability. You want to haul gear? Cool. The Multi-Pro Midgate gives you almost 11 feet of cargo space. That's your dirt bikes, camping gear, and still room for a cooler full of drinks. Work or play, this bed delivers. Inside the T4 feels like a GMC. That means quiet. Acoustic glass keeps the noise down. Big 16.8-inch touchscreen sits vertically on the dash. Cameras give you a crystal clear view of everything around and under you. And yes, Super Cruise is included. Hands-free highway cruising. Because the trail doesn't start until you leave the pavement. Heated and cooled seats. Check. Head-up display. Check. Spray and bed liner. Check. This thing comes loaded. Because it's not pretending to be basic. It's here to flex. Now for the big question, how much? Extended range starts at $81,395. Go all in on max range? $91,695. That's premium territory, sure, but this is a premium tool. It's a Swiss Army knife of EV trucks, capable, versatile, rugged, refined, and here's the kicker, this isn't just another niche model. GMC expects the AT4 to make up 20% of Sierra EV sales. Why? Because it hits that sweet spot. It's not just for off-road junkies. It's for dreamers, weekend warriors, and the person who wants their EV to do more. Electric trucks aren't niche anymore. They're growing fast, up 183% for GMC. And this truck? It's a big part of that growth. It brings in younger buyers. It keeps them loyal. And it proves that electric doesn't have to mean compromise. This isn't some fantasy future truck. It's on sale now. And it's pushing boundaries, from the trailhead to the tailgate. So what do we think? The 2026 Sierra EV AT4 is big, bold, and built for more than the mall parking lot. It's proof that off-road and electric aren't opposites. They're the new power couple. Sure, the ride could be softer. Sure, it weighs as much as a small moon. But what it offers in capability and versatility and flat-out fun? That's hard to beat. This is the truck for the next generation of explorers. The ones who crave silence, speed, and dirt under their wheels. The ones who still want to hit the trail, but without hitting the gas. This is the 2026 GMC Sierra EV AT4. And this is the new frontier. Want more first drives, deep dives, and EV truths? You're already on the right path. The shift path, subscribe, drop a comment, and tell us, where would you take the Sierra EV AT4? Until next time, stay charged, stay curious, and keep shifting forward.